Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 19 Ultimate Team game. This is the current day all-time New York Giants team in Madden Ultimate Team, the best possible team of former and current New York Giants that we could possibly put together. It's a 93 overall. I'm gonna run through the stats of a lot of our top players like Saquon Barkley. Look at these stats: 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 agility, and you can't even see it, 99 jumping, I believe 99 juke move, and very high spin move as well. So Saquon Barkley is gonna be a human joystick for us. How about Evan Ingram with the 50 out of 50 Giants team chemistry? Everybody gets +3 speed. We have John Madden, so that's plus 1 speed on top of that. So you got our tight end with 95 speed. Jeremy Shockey's casually a 95 overall. Odell 96 speed, 99 spectacular catch. You already know OBJ is gonna be trying to make those one-handed catch. Herman Moore not looking too bad himself. As we go to the defensive side, and there are a lot of goons on the defensive side of the ball. Team MVP Alec Ogletree, middle linebacker, 94 speed, 88 block shedding as well. He has really good pass rushing stats for a middle linebacker, since that's what he used to do in St. Louis a lot, and even now. How about Lawrence Taylor? Good Lord, Lawrence Taylor! Whenever Lawrence Taylor gets a new card, because this is like a 96 overall Lawrence Taylor, he's going to be a golden ticket. He has 95 speed and just all kinds of crazy pass rushing moves. Jason Pierre-Paul, the former Super Bowl champion with the Giants team chemistry for his Buccaneers team MVP card. 90 speed. He's looking nice out there, even with the club. He's paired up with Michael Strahan. They're the two ends for us. At defensive tackle, two former Giants, Damon Snacks Harrison. Oh my goodness, he's going to be a beast in the interior. 99 block shedding. Linval Joseph not looking too bad himself. The cornerbacks, we have Janoris Jackrabbit Jenkins, 98 speed, 98 excel, 99 man and zone coverage. And that's just how juiced these stats are on these cards, because Janoris Jenkins and Everson Walls himself are not the fastest cornerback duo, but with the Giants team chemistry at 50 out of 50, we absolutely cheese with these guys. Amazing coverage stats and then the speed on top of that. So I'm gonna show you guys Michael Strahan stats, just because they don't show it unless you actually click on the card itself. All the boosts with the chemistry and the Coach Madden and a 50 out of 50 Giants. We also have 16 out of 40 Giants passing defense, and I believe 12 out of 40 Giants passing offense. So that helps our pass coverage, and that helps Eli Manning throw the ball a little bit better. So the Giants team, I mean, there are better teams out there. As you see, we also have Morton Anderson with the Giants chemistry. So we happen to have the best kicker in the game right now. Would be nice to have an Aldrick Rosas, but they don't have anything besides a gold Rosas, so we're stuck running Morton Anderson, which isn't a bad thing. Our punter not that great. The offensive line is definitely the weakness of the Giants. There's no throwback Giants players like Chris Nee or anything out there, or David Deal, so we gotta rock the likes of an 82 Nate Soldier, an 80 or 81 Chad Wheeler. The only decent lineman we have is Will Hernandez, the rookie at left guard. We also kind of cheated and put DJ Fluker, the former New York Giant, in at right guard. So we also put Devin Kennard in the lineup. We have Prince Amukamara. We have DRC. All people who don't have the Giants team chemistry, but we're former Giants, so we got to put them in the lineup. Amukamara, former champion with us in, I believe, 2011. We won the second Super Bowl. 4th down and 1. We're going to go for the field goal here. It says we can make it with Morton Anderson, and I got above 100 kick power, so I was like, surely this will go in. Doink, no good. And now we give our opponent the ball at midfield to start his first drive. So that's a real kick in the butt. And on top of that, Randy Moss makes this catch pretty much over Janoris Jenkins, who was in position to make a play on the ball. I don't know why Janoris Jenkins is so bad when the ball is right in front of him of at least swatting it. Whenever I play with this all Giants team, it seems like Janoris Jenkins, you literally can throw the ball at his helmet and he won't even know it's there. 3rd down and 12 here. He's got a wide open Randy Moss, and that's gonna be an easy toe tap touchdown. And we should have gotten out the field right there, but he was running like one, not really money play, but it was just like something that broke our cover 3 zones to where like our cornerback would man up for no reason, and we get Moss open. So we just kind of have to figure that out. In the meantime, we're back on the offensive end here, trying to redeem ourselves after the missed field goal. And it was a 4th down and 1. I would easily went for it if I thought we couldn't make the field goal, but I was like, all right, we probably should be able to make this, as Beckham takes the hit but is able to fall forward for the first down. As you see the pass rush, check out the pass rush on the edges. That'll give especially a quarterback like Eli Manning, who is not mobile at all, pretty much no time. We got to step up in the pocket. He's got a quarterback spy as well. Eli, in a heap of trouble, is able to get that off for an incompletion, but he was just teeing off on Lawrence Taylor, and or actually I think it's Jason Taylor and Von Miller on the outside, as we give it to Saquon Barkley, but that's not going to be a first down. 4th down and 2. This time we're going to go for it, as Eli trying to stay in the pocket, but we end up getting shedded for the sack by Strahan. I thought we were safe because there were 2 offensive linemen, but I mean, this is the Giants offensive line. I can't really expect too much good out of them. And then on the next play, Randy Moss back for the touchdown. This point, I knew exactly what was wrong with our defense. Unfortunately, we gave up 14 points before I knew what was wrong. So, well, on the fact that we have this team, and now we have to pass the ball, and that'll allow his pass rushers, like I said, just tee off on our offensive line. That's the last thing we wanted to do. I kind of wanted to slow the game down with Saquon Barkley a little bit. Now we got to try to, I mean, there's a lot of time left in the game, but we got to move this ball. So far, so good, though. Hitting up Sterling Shepard a couple of times. Sterling Shepard's card, I believe, has 95 speed. I don't know if I showed it in the video, but he's pretty fast as well, so as long as he makes the catches. And Sterling Shepard, man, he makes a lot of catches in traffic for the Giants in real life. So we'll see if we can do that for us as well, potentially. Unfortunately, we get sacked. You see, like, we don't really have much time to throw the ball before I could even hit a drag route. Thankfully, there we have just enough time. He's only sending 3 or 4 every single time, but you can see them just teeing off every single time. So we got to counter back with quick passes. That'll be intercepted by Shazier. I thought we could get it over to linebacker, but man, these linebackers in Madden, they're able to cover coast to coast pretty much. That's Ryan Shazier keeping up with a 95 speed Sterling Shepard. That Shazier probably has like 93 or 94 speed in his own, so you can't really mess around with Ryan Shazier. Madden 19, and thankfully you can't mess around with Janoris Jenkins. We're able to swat that ball. We're adjusting to the play that he tried to run. Now 4th down and 7 from his own 10. He's going for it. Donovan McNabb, wide open Gonzalez, but he overthrows him. We catch a break. It's a turnover on downs, and now we have a chance to make it a 1-possession game when we have been floundering on the offensive end. Saquon trying to bounce it outside, spinning away from Rod, but there are just too many people in the area for Saquon Barkley to try to make that run any sort of positive. 3rd down, Von Miller off the edge, again with the sack. He calls a timeout to preserve some clock, and we have no choice really but to take the field goal here. And like I said, we're just getting killed by the pass rush. And that's the one thing about playing the All-Giants team is that we really don't have that good of an offensive line. So it doesn't matter who he has, especially if he runs like 4-3 the way he is, he's just going to be able to come right at us. So we got to play some defense, and BW Webb is able to get the interception. BW Webb is very fast, so we're going to try to use him as a user. Wide open Evan Ingram, and Evan Ingram's going to find the end zone, and we've gotten ourselves right back in this game purely off of his own mistakes on the offensive end in the last minute of the first half. He's just giving us new life in this game for no real reason, as Devon Kennard gets the sack. 9 seconds left. We call a timeout to try to force the issue. I'm feeling froggy. I know he's capable of making another mistake or two, though he does run the ball here, and he's going to run the ball again, and that's not really what I wanted to see, because now we got to try to stop Ty Gurley in the open field. Thankfully, we are able to make sure he doesn't score a touchdown, and that takes us to the end of the first half. 14-10 game. We have clawed our way back into this one. We just got to play defense one more time. So far, so good. Strahan with the sack. 2nd down. Todd Gurley outside, contained. 3rd down and long out the I for him. It's Donovan McNabb. Nothing open. Got to wait for that pass rush. And there's Lawrence Taylor. Once he got off the block, he was in McNabb's face in the blink of an eye. And that forces the punt on 4th down and 20. Saquon waiting and accelerating. Barkley with the spin move. Saquon Barkley, if there's any running back who actually can spin in real life, because a lot of people, they can spin in Madden, but not in real life. Like, the Madden spin moves are pretty unrealistic. Saquon Barkley actually hits people with those spin moves, man. He's, like I said, a human joystick. We moved the ball to the 38-yard line. Now trying to take our shot for some more. Herman Moore all the way to the 11-yard line. A touchdown here can suddenly give us the lead. Y is wide open. We don't see him. Instead, we lob it for Moore in the back of the end zone. I did not think he would leave Evan Ingram that open, so that was my bad. As we try to bounce this outside, but Herman Moore tackles us. Herman Moore is on our team, so that wasn't cool. 3rd down and 12. Eli looking for OBJ. Odell can't make the one-handed catch. This is the 2nd time we try to high ball to Odell in the end zone, see if we can take advantage of that 99 spec catch. It's not really coming through for us right now, so we ended up taking our 2nd field goal, and unfortunately could not take the lead on that drive. So that kind of hurt right there. We couldn't get the touchdown as he goes up the seams, and puts his hands in the cookie jar for the second time in this game and does not get away with it. BW Webb looking kind of goonish out there as we just get the pass off to Saquon Barkley. We're not really able to rush the ball right now, so we're trying to get Saquon involved in the passing game. Second down, he sends the blitz. We have the answer to quick curl to Odell Beckham Jr. moving the ball to the 33. Remember, just a field goal can give us the lead, but we don't want to get sacked out of field goal range. Second down and 13. Eli trying to stand in that pocket, but man, Von Miller is killing Chad Wheeler, as you would probably expect. Third down and 17, hitting Sterling Shepard, lateral to Herman Moore. I didn't think he would be able to make that tackle with his lineman. I was like, oh, this might be kind of glitchy over here. Yeah, I probably was better off not lateraling that ball, maybe even going for it on fourth down. But at the end of the day, we get the field goal, we get ourselves the lead. We just got to play the defense we've been playing for pretty much, like, besides the first quarter, and we get up the couple of post routes, and we should be good. As he goes to the ground, Todd Gurley, same play, next down, and he's going back to Gurley, who gets the first down, and now this poses a little bit of an issue. If he can run the ball like this with Todd Gurley, we may be in trouble, because not only is he going to get first downs and get in the field goal range, he's going to chew clock in the process, and there's not much we can do about it. I can blitz the house, but if he's going to continue to, you know, just get these blocks with Gurley and be able to bounce it outside every single time, then I don't really know what to do except maybe run command. Just let him score on purpose as he just continues to give it. Now to Ricky Williams. He gets chopped that time, and this is where we need to make a stand. This should be field goal range for him as he chews to clock to the 2-minute warning, so we cannot give up another first down as he hands it off to Gurley, and Gurley's got the backside wide open. As I say that, Gurley just waltzing in. At this point, the game is pretty much over, so our only choice is to literally run commit on first down. That works. We have to try to force him to pass the ball at some point, and here it is. Second down, got some slants. Well, McNabb now taking off, and McNabb tackled by Lawrence Taylor in the open field. We call our second timeout. Game to be decided here on third down and 7. McNabb firing, and that is swatted. Devon Kennard, that stops the clock, and now the field goal unit for the lead. Morton Anderson up and good, but only a 1-point lead with 1:09 left. That means Eli Manning has a chance to come up clutch. Maybe even Saquon Barkley deep from his own end zone, returning this ball, trying to spin, but at the end of the day, only to the 20-yard line. Now here's Eli immediately getting sacked by Von Miller. We need some help for Chad Wheeler. Only 46 seconds left in the game. Now Lawrence Taylor off the edge. The two of them continuously shedding immediately. Third down and 15. Just a little bit of time. Just enough time to hit Herman Moore. This is Eli Manning time. We call our final timeout to stop the clock. New set of downs. Eli stepping, firing to Barkley, but Barkley tackled in bounds for a gain of maybe 1 or 2. Well, it's 5, but at the end of the day, the clock that we're losing is so much more valuable. Tick tock, tick tock. We need to get a quick strike into field goal range. 20 seconds left. Snap is off. Eli has time. Firing for Shepard. Oh, incomplete. He had it, but it's knocked out of his hands right back. Third down and 5. We need to get out of bounds or go to the end zone, but we get sacked instead. Von Miller, 4 sacks in the game. This should be the last play of the game. We're going to barely get the snap off. I just have to pick a random Ask Madden play. We're just going to switch to a run. Let Saquon Barkley try to win the game on the ground. Here we go. Saquon for a ground Hail Mary. Running the wrong way. Saquon Barkley eventually tackled in the open field by that man, pretty much the MVP of the game, Von Miller. And that's how the game goes down. We unfortunately lose at the last second. Look at the sacks allowed. The offensive line really did not have our back today. And I mean, that is the problem playing with the old Giants team, like I said. So, like, I'm thinking, like, as far as playing with these all-time teams, I don't know, the old Giants team, it doesn't matter who we're going to play against. We're going to get killed with an 82 left tackle and an 81 right tackle against, like, 97 team MVP Von Miller and Lawrence Taylor. So I was thinking maybe we play against other people with theme teams just to make it a little bit more fun rather than going into weekend league like I did. Like, playing with all theme teams, going into weekend league is probably not the smartest idea, but I don't really know any better because you go into season games, they're kind of boring. Weekend league, at least, you go against, like, sometimes you go against someone with at least half of a brain, and it kind of makes the games interesting and makes them close like that game was. That guy wasn't that great. Like, we had him pretty contained after, like, the first couple of Randy Moss touchdowns, and still, you know, at least it makes it a challenge. So Oh man, it's a challenge to try to get an interception when Alec Ogletree is just always swatting the ball away from me. 3rd down and 9. He catches us off guard with the run right there, but thankfully Lawrence Taylor single-handedly shuts the play down as he gets the field goal up and good on his opening drive. So yeah, I mean, as far as doing other theme teams besides the Giants theme team, they're just honestly just very expensive to do. I don't really crap coins out of my butt, so I can't just make theme teams like on the fly. Like this Giants theme team is worth over 5 million coins. I don't just casually poop out 5 million coins on the daily. You know, so well, I don't know what we'll do with the all theme team kind of stuff. Let me know what you guys are thinking, because one of the ideas I have is that we play against other like subscribers who have theme teams of different NFL teams, make that kind of fun. Because I mean, I don't know, something I'd like to. I like this all Giants theme team, just playing with it for fun. I just want to think about some new creative ways to play with them rather than just. And this guy's running aggressive pass rush too, so that just makes this even more fun. As Eli Manning trying to buy some extra time, we got him to take off the aggressive pass rush, so now we can kind of chill on 3rd down and 11, maybe not. Just gotta get that off to Saquon Barkley, and Saquon doing what he does, trudging off multiple tackle attempts, bringing up a 4th down and short that we are gonna go for. Eli stepping, firing to Odell Beckham Jr. OBJ's been pretty silent so far in our 2nd stint with the Giants theme team. The first time we played with him, OBJ was a baller, but now, I mean, Odell's card hasn't got an upgrade, so he's kind of just the same guy he was before. Same with Herman Moore as we go to Sterling Shepard in triple coverage. Not the best idea. 3rd down and 19. Oh, we really just have no time to make these throws, and the problem with that is that, you know, once your opponent realizes that they can just pass rush you in like 2 seconds, you can just come out and Tampa 2 and you can't even get a deep pass, and everything underneath is kind of covered. So that's kind of the problem we face with this Giants theme team. Like I said, there are ways around it, but the biggest neutralizer of any offense is a quick pass rush. If you can stop that, you can stop pretty much anything. So yeah, we got to play some pretty inspiring defense to make sure we can stay in this game right now. We've only held into a field goal so far. 3rd down and 10. He continuously goes underneath. His first pass that goes beyond the sticks is not really a smart one. Swatted, stops the clock with 1:49 left, and that'll force the punt to Saquon Barkley. We need Saquon Barkley to make a play, hit the home run at some point, trying to bounce it outside, spin it back in, but there are too many Steelers in the area for one Saquon Barkley to make miss as we are stepping up. Like, we're trying to do everything we can with this pocket presence with Eli Manning, and there it works, hitting Odell on the playmaker. We had Odell, but we had enough time to playmaker him and get a monster gain all the way to the 32, back it up to the 37 with the false start. I believe that was Chad Wheeler, who's just having a fantastic day. At least we don't have Eric Flowers at the right tackle position. We're not really doing much better, though. 2nd down and 3, Eli Manning one more time, kind of getting slippery. Once, you know, we just have a second or two, like, I can maneuver the pocket. Even with Eli Manning, just give me a little bit of time as we try to maybe get the lead right before the end of the first half. Saquon Barkley on the ground, going outside with some potential. Barkley almost had him, but the help defense brings him down 1 yard short. We call our first timeout. 2nd down and goal. Eli Manning finds his way in the end zone. That drive had a lot to do with Saquon Barkley and what he brings to the team with those 99 golden ticket looking stats, as our opponent running with Franco Harris here. You definitely got to be a Steelers fan to voluntarily put Franco at the running back position and run him time and time again. He's a good running back in this game. I don't know about a great running back, though, especially when like Ricky Williams is free, as we return the ball to the 27. Once again, Saquon Barkley just, even though it was only a return to the 27, Saquon Barkley makes everything look cooler than it actually is. 2nd down and 14 after yet another sack. Is yet another sack. Oh my goodness. John Randall bringing us down just when we have a guy open. Every single time, I'm like, oh, he's open. I'm like, oh, why he's open? It's like, nope, you're going to get sacked in like 2 seconds, whether you like it or not. And now we're getting interior pressure. And this is where I was like, oh my goodness, I can't play another game with this team, especially not in weekend league. Not the way we are just getting constantly shedded as we're able to contain. He's got Todd Gurley on his team as well, so that really tells you he's a Steelers fan if he's putting Franco Harrison occasionally as he gets that pass off somehow to Julian Edelman, and Edelman all the way to the 25-yard line. Okay, Madden, sure. We'll do that. We'll have Franco Harris run to the 13-yard line. A touchdown here gives him the lead. We gotta tighten up. Big time tackle. Now 2nd down and 9, going back to Gurley. This guy definitely wanted to keep the ball on the ground, and We're doing a pretty good job of containing. We got a lot of good linemen, good front seven, so we should be able to do a decent job in the ground game. Then 3rd down and 7. I don't know what was up with this guy and checking it down, but he just kept on running mesh the whole game. We'll definitely take that on 3rd down and 7. It wasn't even caught. So we ends up selling for the field goal. That means we still have ourselves a 1-point lead late in the 3rd quarter as Barkley bouncing outside. Oh, Saquon Barkley! Last man is down! No one is catching Barkley with that 99 speed! Saquon Barkley, what a return! Touchdown and an 8-point lead, and we really needed that because offense is so hard to materialize with this team. It's so hard to go on long drives when you got the greatest pass rushers just kicking your butt. But Saquon Barkley is our savior today. What a return! That'll leave you breathless right there. The second juke moves so fast you can't even think about how great the first one was. As Damon Harrison gets the sack, he needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. He throws an interception instead to Alec Ogletree, and even though it's still a 1-possession game, our opponent rage quits after that play. Some putrid passing, a combined 156 passing yards, but we got the victory at the end of the day. Leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any idea for what we should do with theme teams and stuff like that, let me know, and I'll catch you guys next time.